Drivers, start your engines.
Hello YouTube, this is GornFan291 aka Charles Sanford bringing you the Doritos NHL Series Race 7 from Homestead. This track will be the home track for the #1 Kevin White. On the pole today is Mike Wagner. Starting alongside him is Charles Sanford, James Shelley, Jeff James, row 2. Will Goss, Amy Shelley, row 3. Brian James and James Silverfox in row 4. Mark Matthews and Henry Buckeye, row 5. Sorry, I keep messing that up. Hometown guy, which probably means he won't finish well, starting in the back. Should be an interesting race. A sunny day here in Florida. What else do we expect? Should be a fun race here today, as we already are going through turns 3 and 4. Expect a lot of action, possibly 2 or 3 wide, some cautions. Who knows? Maybe even a pit stop if we get lucky enough. Sorry if you ended up hearing my TV there. Currently watching the rain delay coverage actually at Kentucky. Oy. Pace car is off. Mike Wagner's got control of the field and the green flag is out. Already going through 1 and 2, and Mike Wagner's got a good 1 car length lead as Will Goss is already going for second. Mike Wagner trying to maybe put an end to the frustration of the Western Conference, as they've only won 1 of the 4 combo races so far. The Western Conference taking the other 3. As you see, going kind of looking at it a little bit here, Mike Wagner could use a good run. He comes into this 7th in the Western Conference. There's your leader in the Western Conference. Will Goss currently leading Eastern Conference. Caution's already out, and oh boy. Looks like Kevin White, Austin Ogle, and possibly Jake Williams involved in this one. We'll watch the leaders. Oh. Apparently we're waiting for Amy Shelley to pass Joey Murphy here. Meanwhile, the field will stack up behind them. No one making pit stops. We'll go and take you back to the reason to see what happened to bring out the caution. And we're back. Here's where it happened, and really no surprise. You see the clump of cars. Looks like about 5 wide. Drew Austin gets into Austin Ogle though. Makes contact with Henry Buckeye, Henry Sanford. Kevin White was actually turned in a separate incident. And he gets turned by Bub Phillips after making contact with Zach Buchanan. Makes hard contact with the wall. We'll take you back to the green flag now. And we're back. Lights are on the pace car. We'll be coming around to complete lap 5. Mike Wagner, Will Goss, James Shelley, Brian James, Jeff James. No relation. Amy Shelley, Joey Murphy, Charles Sanford, Nick Nalman, and Lily Murphy are your top 10. No retirees, so all 30 cars are still running out here on the track if you look through them. Unfortunately, the curse of the hometown continues, as Kevin White will not get a good finish and will keep up the streak of home tracks or hometown cars not winning at their home tracks. Either way, pace car is off. Mike Wagner will receive the green flag. Will Goss trying to get his what would be an impressive 3rd win on the season. He's inside of Mike Wagner. drag race down the back straightaway. Brian James and James Shelley both battling for third now as they go down the back. Will Goss going to have Mike Wagner cleared as they come off the line. The battle for second. Brian James making what looked like he was making contact. Was not. And down into turn number 1. Oh, ever so close to that 89 car. Here comes Jeff James, though. To the inside of Brian James. He's looking to make it a 1-2 run for the Eastern Conference right now. Caution's out, and James Silverfox has a flying rear end. Harrison Buckeye is smoking. He's done for the day. Those two might have had already damage, I believe. Henry Buckeye. And this one happened off of turn number 2 as well. And once again, Joey Murphy passed someone after the stripe, and they're disputing over space, it looks like. Once again, no pit stops. We'll take you back to the reason for the caution. And we're back. Here's where it started. Cody Moore slides up the track into James Silverfox. There's Harrison Buckeye getting some damage. And there you see it. I saw some dirt kicked up over here. Let's see if it was from the 96. Okay, Kevin White just kicked up some dirt, that's all. Okay, and with that, we'll take you back to the green flag, where Will Goss will be your race leader. Alright, back, lights are on the pace car. We'll have 11 laps complete when we get the green flag. Top 10 rundown is Will Goss, Mike Wagner, Jeff James, Amy Shelley, Brian James, Joey Murphy, James Shelley, Jeffrey Buckeye, Daniel Day, and Lily Murphy. As you see, Harrison Buckeye, the only retiree from the race. And so he will finish 30th here today. Top 10 kind of dominated by the Eastern Conference. 6-4 currently in favor of the Eastern Conference. So not really dominating, but still winning it. Pace car has pulled off. Field is under the control of Will Goss. We're waiting for the green flag to wave, and it is out. We're back to racing at Homestead. Down the back straightaway, battles for second. Will Goss or Jeff James around. Hard hit. Mike Wagner's collected. They're wrecking again. Stephen Pollard III is around. That coming back to the caution, and he'll actually beat out the guys who spun in turn number 1. See if there's another hold up with Joey Murphy. Nope. Doesn't look like pit stops will occur once again. So we'll take you back to the reason for the caution. I'm back. Here's where it's at. Brian James just gets into Jeff James a little bit. turns him around, and unfortunately, Mike Wagner, there is no safer barrier there, and that is a driver's side hit. I'll quickly get over to Stephen Paul III. What happens to him? Mark Matthews gets a little loose, and 8 wheels corner better than 4. Stephen goes around. Mark Matthews continues on. That was it. We'll take you back to the green flag with Will Goss, your leader. And we're back. Lights are out. We'll have 16 laps complete when we go, or when we hit the stripe. 11 laps to go when we get the green flag. Top 10 rundown is Will Goss, Amy Shelley, Joey Murphy, Jeffrey Buckeye, James Shelley, Daniel Day, Brian James, Lily Murphy, Charles Sanford, and Drew Austin, the top 10. Jeff James retired as a result of the incident. And it's still 6-4 in favor of the Eastern Conference in the top 10. And both of your conference leaders are leading. Or are in the top 10, I mean. Although I don't see too many others of the top 8 in the top 10 for either conference, although Lily Murphy does exempt from that. Green flag back in the air for Will Goss. 11 laps to go. Here comes Joey Murphy inside of Amy Shelley. Jeffrey Buckeye and Daniel Day go with them. Jeffrey's even going to look lower. He's going to go inside of Joey Murphy. Here comes Daniel Day. Top 6 are kind of broken away from the field a little bit. Daniel Day not able to complete the pass on Jeffrey Buckeye just yet, but he's still kind of there. Not quite, never mind. He slides right back up in behind. But here comes Joey Murphy to try and make the top 3 once again in Eastern Conference top 3. The battles for 3rd. Joey Murphy, Daniel Day, Amy Shelley's there trying to help the Eastern Conference. And Brian James is trying to help Amy Shelley to become the top. Whoa! Amy Shelley with a save. I was going to say Brian James is trying to help Amy Shelley to try and become the top Western Conference guy and maybe expand his lead over anybody else. Although the only person he's losing to right now in the Western Conference is Daniel Day. I heard scraping. Could have been Cody Moore or James Shelley maybe getting in the wall. I think James Shelley because he's really slow. Go back up to the front as there's the battle for 3rd and not really one for the lead. No caution. Jeffrey Buckeye with a run. He's gonna not be able to do anything with it. Although he has a lower line set up right now. Daniel Day not able to pass Joey Murphy. Currently the battle for 2nd pretty much. It's a 3-way battle for it as well. Jeffrey Buckeye and Joey Murphy just working together really to fend off Daniel Day. But I don't see why they'd want Will Goss to lead because he's already got 2 wins and they'll just expand his lead. So here comes Joey Murphy. He thinks he can go and get up there. So he's going to go inside of Jeffrey Buckeye, not able to make the pass. Jeffrey Buckeye able to hold him off. Here comes Brian James. He's peeking inside Daniel Day, not able to do anything. No avail. Joey once again to the inside of Jeffrey. Will he be able to complete the pass? Yes. Pass is complete. Down the back straightaway they go. Can Joey Murphy close in and maybe even pass the number 80 of Will Goss? Oh, they had a spin. Caution's out. This might end the race. With 4 to go, Will Goss will take the caution flag. Looks like Stephen Pollard III, Mike Wagner, possibly Henry Buckeye, James Shelley, Zach Buchanan might have all been involved. Hard to say on anybody else because some of these guys already had damage from earlier wrecks. We'll watch real quick, see if the leaders pit. Zach Buchanan will pit. Mike Wagner retires. So we'll take you back to see what happened to bring out possibly the race-ending caution. We're back. Here's what happened. You got a little bit of a 4 wide almost. Oriel Pollard turns the 0 car of James Shelley up into while he goes. Nowhere for Buchanan to go. Matthews, Buckeye, and Pollard all making contact. Wagner makes hard contact with Stephen Pollard III. Enough to end his day. And we'll take you back to either the finish or our the green flag. And we're back. See it? Lights on the pace car. We're on lap 27. For the 3rd time this season, your race winner is the New York Islanders Chevrolet, driven by owner of the All-State Cup Series, Will Goss. Joey Murphy will come home 2nd. Jeffrey Buckeye finishes out an Eastern Conference podium. Daniel Day and Brian James will finish out the top 5 in the Western Conference. 6th, representing the Eastern Conference, Drew Austin and the New York Rangers Chevrolet. Kyle Austin in 7th, Steve Pollard 8th, Amy Shelley is in 9th, and Cody Moore is in 10th. Actually a very even top 10 as 5 of the cars are from the Western and 5 are from the Eastern, but off of turn number 4. Your race winner here today, Will Goss, as he comes across the start-finish line to make it official. Here you see the rest of the finishing results. Kevin White comes on 12th, I believe. The race is official. In the books, ending under the caution flag. Actually, I'm sorry, he comes on 14th. Did you see the rest of the finishing results? Coke Vanilla Cup Series race number 12 will be out either later today or tomorrow, depending on what time this is uploaded. That will be from the Lowe's Motor Speedway. Yes, time to go racing at Lowe's Motor Speedway. 40 laps there. That will be an awesome race. Once again, congrats to your winner. This has been GornFan291 bringing you the Doritos NHL Series. See you next time.